Alright, so let's settle this for once and for all. So welcome back guys to another episode, and this time it's gonna be the review, my final conclusion for this fragrance right here from Ard Al Zaafaran. Both fragrances are from Ard Al Zaafaran. This is Qannas and this is Taj Al Malik, the King Crown. So I already did unboxing videos for both fragrances. You will find the unboxing and first impression videos down below in the description box if you missed them, if you want to check them out and see the detailed unboxing for both fragrances, and also hear my first impressions about both. So yes, let's start with this one right here. This is the King Crown. A lot of people have been asking me about the performance with this fragrance. So after a few months of trying this fragrance in different climates, different temperatures, I can say yes, I added this fragrance to my collection, opposite to other fragrances from Latafa or Ard Al Zaafaran that didn't stay in my collection. This one stayed in my collection for a reason, because I liked it. It's not like I love it very much, but it is a very easy fragrance to wear when I don't know what to wear, and when I don't wanna like overspray my other or more expensive designer fragrances, like for example this one. I'm not saying very expensive, but more expensive than this one compared to this one, because this one comes with a very cheap price tag. So yes, for the performance, I would say this fragrance gives me like 4 to 5 hours maximum, which is not a lot, and also not too little, if you know what I mean. But still, 4 or 5 hours is not really satisfying for a lot of people, including myself. But still, as I said, it's an easy wear. Sometimes when I don't know what to wear, I just spray this one. And I also have like a decant. I decanted like 10 ml that I carry with me if I go to the gym or something like that. Anyways, sorry. So yes, I said 4 to 5 hours performance. Doesn't matter if on the clothes or on the skin. Maybe you might get a little bit more hours when you spray it on the skin, even though I don't really like or advise to spray cheap fragrances right directly on the skin. I prefer to just spray them on the clothes. So yes, and about the projection, it projects very well in the first 30 minutes to 45 minutes. Then afterwards it gets weaker, if you know what I mean. And yes, compared to Dolce & Gabbana K, yes, this is definitely a clone of this one, especially when it comes to the opening. The opening is very similar to this one right here, but afterwards this fragrance gets a little bit more, let me describe it this way, it gets a little bit more shampoo-ish, more shower jelly, like much more than this one. Especially the shampoo-ish vibe. It starts smelling like shampoo, and not like really expensive type of shampoo. It smells like cheap shampoo, which is not really so bad. I'm not saying very cheap, it's not like an insult, but still it's still nice, it's still okay, it's still mass appealing. As I said, it's an easy wear type of fragrance, and it just doesn't have the quality that Dolce & Gabbana K have. So yes, I guess this is it for this fragrance right here. And let me just add a little bit more to the comparison thing. As I said, in the opening it is very similar to Dolce & Gabbana K, but the rest is not really that similar. So I would say that this is like a 75% clone, close to Dolce & Gabbana K. So yes, let's go to the second fragrance that we have right there, which is Qannas. A lot of people have been asking about this one, especially because this one is known to be an inspiration of Versace Dylan Blue. And yes, what do I think about that? As I said in the first video, if you missed that video, as I said, you can check it out in the description box. As I said in that video, the similarity that this one has with the Versace Dylan Blue is quite impressive. They smell so much identical, and especially in the very first hour. but then there is a little bit of change that you might start feeling, especially if you spray Dylan Blue on one side and this one on the other side. You might tell that difference between the two, but overall, I mean, if you wear this, if you go somewhere, you go to an event or a birthday or something like that, if you wear this, put enough sprays, someone smells this on you, they will think directly that you're wearing Versace Dylan Blue. They would never think that you're wearing this one right here. And yes, the differences between this one and Versace Dylan Blue are very slight. I would say that this one has a little bit of a Middle Eastern type of vibe, and yes, that's maybe a little bit of lack of ambroxan like the Versace Dylan Blue, but this one is a much more toned down ambrox in this one, and it has that Middle Eastern vibe. But when it comes to the performance, the longevity, the projection, etc., this one and the Versace Dylan Blue, they are pretty similar in the performance. They say that it is an EDP concentration type of fragrance. Yes, you might feel like that in the very first hour, but afterwards it gets really similar to Versace Dylan Blue, which is an EDT concentration. And yeah, about the performance, I get like 8 hours, 9 hours, maybe even more on the clothes, and on the skin, yes, I would get like 7 hours, 8 hours as well. Just yes, when it comes to the high heat, try to not spray too much. Spray a little bit, especially on the clothes, and try to avoid spraying on the skin, because as I said, as I always say, when it comes to cheaper fragrances, the best advice I can give you is to try to not spray too much on the skin. You can try to spray on the clothes. It is much better. It works very nice in the, I would say, like cool weather, but not very when it's when it's not very cold, it might not be really working that well. But in the cooler weather, it works very nice, like in spring, maybe autumn as well. And yeah, for the high heat during the day, I would try to not spray too much. During the evening, yes, definitely I would go heavy on the sprayer. And yes, it is also a fragrance that it is mass appealing. It's to every man of every age. It can suit everyone really, especially because Versace Dylan Blue is known to be a super versatile fragrance. So this one also definitely, since it is inspired of that one, it has the same characteristics. So yes, I guess this is it for our video. Thank you very much for watching. Give us a thumbs up for the video, it doesn't cost anything, and see you soon for the next reviews. Take care, bye.